Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. Today I'm trying something new. This is basically Empties, but maybe zhuzhed up a bit. I don't normally have a whole collection of a product, so this probably won't be a reoccurring thing with my Empties, but I want to do kind of a deep dive on Olaplex. And then I wanted to change it up. I'm going to do like my favorites from December, November, and the worst from December, November, and then probably a bunch of mid products. So I am very bad at timestamps, but I want to put timestamps down below. We're going to start with Olaplex. I might do my worst first, then my best, then my mid, but there will be timestamps down below. I kind of wanted to change it up. Before I do Olaplex, I would love if anybody have ever used stick foundation. I just got a sample of the Charlotte Tilbury stick foundation, and I do not need to like another Charlotte Tilbury product, but I wore it yesterday. I have it on today. They're actually, sadly, they're mostly dark colors, but it's literally, you pick this up out of the little tin and use it. I think I'm going to get 3 uses out of the Fair 2. Right now, I think I'm a Fair 2. I actually really like this. I was kind of Googling stick foundations, and I don't like a lot of, one was matte, one was this. This is sheer glow. I want glow. I also would definitely say this is probably absolutely not for oily skin. But I would just love to know if anybody has experience with stick foundation, especially if it's glowy and it's cheaper than Charlotte Tilbury. I would like to know. All right, let's get started with the deep dive from Olaplex. So I don't know what this came out. I don't know. I feel like years ago, and it had a ton of bad press. Like, it was like everybody hated it. You were losing your hair. And then I basically didn't really think it was for me. Damaged hair. I don't have damaged hair. Like, I don't know. Like, I ignored it. And then it seems like it's come back out. And so I don't know. Watching people's videos, I guess my interest was piqued. Because theoretically, it's supposed to help with frizz. And I have frizz, you know, whatever. And through FabFitFun, I got like a sample kit for $27. And anywho, let's just go right off to spoiler alert. Besides one product, I don't recommend Olaplex at all. I don't think it's worth the money. I don't see what the hype is about. Maybe it's not for my hair. So my hair type, fine, frizzy, dry, it's wavy. So what I've learned is wavy curly hair is more porous. I don't understand. Like, when you're using a product that is supposed to repair your hair, fix your hair on their website, because I was very specific on how I use every one of these products. I looked at their website. Honestly, I don't remember the directions. So before I used each one of these again, I would Google it. On their website for most of these products, they have a drastic before and after picture. Frizz, 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 beautiful hair. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't think it's worth it. I don't get it. Now, I will say I do not dry my hair, curl my hair, maybe 4 times a year. So my hair isn't that damaged. I also get a trim every 12 weeks. So I don't think, I'm not super damaged hair, I guess. So maybe if you have super damaged hair, it's going to be awesome possum. Now, did it do nothing to my hair? No. But was it this award-winning transformation? Absolutely not. The only product I actually like is the oil. And this was a full-size product. So this paid for the box itself. And so far, I am liking this a lot. It is like very liquidy when you dump it in your hand. It's kind of like a vanishing oil. I think it might even said that. Maybe it doesn't. But I feel like it kind of claims that. This is the only product I kind of like. Jury's still out, but it does not weigh my hair down. It does knock out the frizz. So I am happy with this product. I'm not necessarily recommending you buy it. That's the only product. All right, so my first product I tried, and this was not in that kit. I had bought this at Nordstrom Rack, so maybe it's old. This is the number 3 hair perfector, and you have to get your hair damp, put it on 10 minutes before the shower. This is kind of like the repair one. I was really expecting night and day, and I will say the first like 1 or 2 times I used this, I really did like it. The results did not last after you shampooed again. But the second or third or whatever, fourth time, wherever we were at with this, I didn't feel it did much. You can only use this once a week. Again, I was expecting major results. I didn't get any. And most of these products are like $30 for what I would say is a small container. Then we had the shampoo and conditioner, number 4 and number 5. No, it wasn't, again, none of these were awful. I just don't get it. I would not go out of my way to spend $30 per bottle for what I feel like less than normal ounces of product. Just not worthwhile. Also, first day after the wash, my hair didn't look bad, but it didn't take away the frizz. It wasn't like it was like frizz-free beautiful. And my hair gets weighed down, so I have to use dry shampoo regularly. I had to use dry shampoo quicker with these. So I do think they kind of weigh down your hair. Olaplex number 8, Bond Intense Moisture Mask. I had to use this whole thing on my hair and it's barely enough. And again, this one is one that had massive before and after pictures online. Big claims. It even says here, moisturizes, smooth, shine. I don't know. My hair was, I don't even think 2% less voluminous, frizzy, etc. And then we had clarifying shampoo. Number 1, we should just go with, I don't like clarifying shampoos. I hardly use them, 1 to 3 times a year. This definitely clarified. I will say my hair had more bounce. It stripped my hair. I mean, you could just feel it in the shower. It was just... So if you like clarifying shampoos, this might be for you. I don't feel like I got my moisture back for like 3 washes after this. So I don't know. I have 2 more products that came in my kit that I haven't tried yet. And I'm kind of just thinking of passing them on. All of this, absolute waste of money. I don't understand. Unless you have damaged hair, maybe you'd have different results than me. But for my particular hair, these were just terrible. Again, I will say I like this. I do like this. So those are the Olaplex review. And I'll be right back. What are we going to start with? Let's do the worst products of November, December. All right, we're going to start with the worst products. And I say November, December because I think I filmed my November empties possibly in October. So that's just how it goes. It's a toss-up. And then I have some mid. So I'll go right into mid after the worst. It is a toss-up between these 2 on the worst product. But I'm going to give the worst product of the last 6 weeks or whatever to Pacifica. And I like one of their creams. I'm not too experienced with Pacifica. This is the Kind Tint SPF. And I believe she comes in at about $20. This is horrendous. There are times where I want to say maybe this was expired. I don't know. I got it at Target. So it says Kind Tint SPF. I should have known better because they don't have different tints. But when it says tint, I want to see color. And the only thing I can say is it does not come out white. So maybe that they really mean to say no white cast. This almost feels like it has wax in it. It comes out feeling waxy. There were days where I blended it out, like an hour later, I go back in the mirror and I have like, I don't know, chunks, particles, I don't know. And it does say mineral protectant, so maybe that's the problem, but it just felt heavy. It didn't blend in. Absolutely, in my opinion, not tinted. I did not like wearing it. I brought it to Indiana for Thanksgiving. So I wore this about 3 or 4 times and I was just done. I don't like the waxy feeling. It just didn't blend in well. Like I said, I would have like little spots on my face. I don't know. Absolute terrible product. I don't know who it's for. Thicker, just honestly worst product of 6 weeks. Maybe this is in the top 10 for the worst of the year. Just terrible. All right. I knew this was going to be terrible. My daughter, we had a new Dollar Tree, or I don't even know what it's called anymore. A new dollar store come in. my daughter wanted to go. And so I knew this was going to be bad. This is a $3 dry shampoo. I love trying dry shampoos. So I thought we would just give it a whirl. But for $3, this did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe, I don't even know if it had a scent. Maybe it made my hair smell better. I don't even know. I don't feel like there was any oil absorption. There was absolutely no zhuzhing. This did nothing. So be pure. Dry shampoo, clean and fresh. Don't buy dollar store dry shampoo. All right. I don't know why I bought this, but I don't like it either. This is the NYX Brow Glue. Absolutely not, unless you want to be putting paste in your eyebrows. Like I don't know. I think you're going to be able to see if it focuses. Are we not going to focus? Why are we not focusing? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. It is just thick, chunky, literally paste. Again, is it expired? I don't know. I bought it brand new, I think at Target. It is just thick. It goes on thick. I don't like the feeling. I don't like this. So NYX Brow Glue, no. Absolutely not. You guys already know this. I think from my Labs Ipsy, Empties, not Ipsy. I do not like the colored NYX fat oil. I love it in the clear. The red is horrendous. The pink is slightly better, but not by much. It looks like a little kid drank Kool-Aid. It cannot look good. You can never move your mouth if you want this to look good. Pink is better than red, but I do not like the NYX fat oil in any of the colors. They just don't go well. And I don't know if this goes in the worst, but because of the price, it's kind of, for me, pointless for what it does. I wanted to love this. I love a lot of Fenty's products. This is the Fenty's Cookies and Clean. To me, I think this is just a fun gimmick. It does feel really cool. It looks really cool. And it's literally cooling. Oh gosh, it almost came out. It has these little charcoal things. That's where it's almost like a mint and chip looking thing. I didn't notice any exfoliation. So this is a fun mask, but I believe it's like $35-40. And Whipped Clay Detox Face Mask. I really wanted there to be exfoliation, and maybe there's not. That was not the point of this. But when I use clay, it's generally to exfoliate. This might detox. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell whether something detoxes my face or not. But for the price tag, and given it that was Fenty, when I use a clay mask, my skin looks and feels just better, softer, better. I did not feel like this made my skin look or feel better. So it's not by any means the worst product of 6 weeks, but for the price, I expect better and more from Fenty. All right, my last sort of worst category here is Tony Mole sheet mask. I have tried their real adult version and I didn't like them. This was in the stocking stuffer aisle, so this is like a Squishmallow kids version. It still has good ingredients, so the ingredients were fine, but I don't know whose face this was gonna fit. Like, it was too small for my face. My daughter, I don't even know. It might have fit my daughter's face, but I don't know why. I don't think kids have, unless you're targeting this at a 5-year-old, I don't think most, junior high school kids have a smaller face than we do. Also, the mask did not feel very moisturized. Like, I really questioned how much actives were really in the sheet mask. The sheet mask came out really dry. And then, of course, there was like a bunch of fluid in the bag. And I don't have that with any of my other sheet masks. I use sheet masks on the regular. So this is the second time I've tried a Tony Mole. Not a fan. I think they're gimmicky. I think they're here for cute packaging. And that's about it. All right, now we have a bunch of kind of mid products. Not terrible, but not good either. All right, Trader Joe's pumpkin scrub. I love Trader Joe's and I love a scrub. This was just mid for me. It was a very, very fine sugar. I would say like a quarter of the size of a regular sugar scrub. And so it was okay, but I felt like you needed a lot of product. So it wasn't terrible, but I would not buy this one again. I might forget next year when the Halloween stuff comes out or the fall stuff. But I usually love Trader Joe's skincare, and this was not it. All right, I had tried, I think, 3 Vanicream products. These are fairly, like, pricey for drugstore. They're almost, like, 20 bucks. And it was thick. My skin didn't react badly. It has ceramides, which I loved. I wanted to love this, but it was just, yeah. I didn't really notice visible... Like, yes, this was making my skin look better. Inky List eye cream. I think it's only like $7. I hate their packaging, and I know that's their thing. I wish they would spend 10 cents more and get better packaging. Caffeine eye cream. I will tell you right off the bat, I like a thick eye cream. This is not thick. I didn't notice anything it was doing for me. Caffeine is supposed to be really good ingredient. Again, the ingredients were there. It's a very thin, I feel like gelish, watery-ish kind of thing. I like thick cream. I think for $7, you can't go wrong trying it. It's just not for me. I will not repurchase. So I generally love Tatcha, and I think I paid $6 for this sample. I didn't hate it, but I don't know. Like, I wanted to love it, but it did not say buy me at the full, $65 price tag. It was definitely not bad, but for the price of the real one, not worth it for me. That's where this comes to, the Josie Maran hair oil. I've had this before, full size from FabFitFun, really liked it. And so I bought another sample, and for $60 for the full size, I think there's better hair oil out there. So it's not bad. But because of the price tag, I feel like you can find better. It is a very nicely refined oil. It takes a lot to weigh down your hair. So it's not a bad product, but it's just, you can do better. $60 is ridiculous. And I kind of feel this way. I would say, I guess, peer pressured in Laneige. What's the other one that is like, everybody has these little tubes of like lip product. This is $20. It is moisturizing for sure. And when you first get it, it works fine. But when you're down to like the last third, it was like a game trying to get this out. So I just don't think it's worth $20. Glad I tried it. Don't need it. And this probably should have went with the worst. I don't remember how it was when I tried it on. But this is the Ciate London Dewy Skin. And I thought I would love this because it's the dewy skin, but I'm not even sure I tried it twice. If I tried it twice, that was it. Don't like it at all. Anyway, those were the worst and the mid. And I guess I'm saving the best for last. I'll be right back with the best. All right, I have a whole bunch of products I really like in front of me. I'm going to try to pick as my favorite best ones, things that you might not always see me talk about, but I feel like I have a bunch of good ones here. Let's go with Osé, and there's actually a little bit in here. Osé, the algae body oil. So this was a $16 container. It is glass. The little cap did not stay on. To me, that's annoying. It's a $16, it's a glass jar, $16 for 1 little ounce. I feel like the lid should stay on. I really liked this oil a lot. I mean, it's a very nice body oil. I do feel like when you spend more money, it's like it was refined better. The manufacturing was better. But boy, this is like, I think, a $52 full-size product. So I really did like it. Like, if you have tons of money and you can afford a $50 oil, it is a great oil. I really enjoyed using this. Maybe I would get a small one again as a treat when I get my next like YouTube paycheck. But I just can't justify a body oil. And then I will say this, you use this super fast. You go through it really fast. I will say, because I think it's a more like a better milled ingredient, it soaks in really well. but because it soaks in so well, you have to use more. I liked this a lot. And if I just had a very large skincare budget, which I know I'm pretty blessed to have a decent skincare budget, I would buy this all the time if I had unlimited skincare budget, but I don't. And so I cannot. I really liked that a lot. I really regret not repurchasing this when I got my next cuticle oil. This is the OPI cuticle oil stick. I believe they're like $13 on Amazon. It has a little brush. It does come out a little globby, but honestly, my cuticles really loved it. I probably need to just order this again. I really liked it a lot. I might leave that up here to remind myself to order it. I probably shouldn't even show this one because I think it's hard to buy, and I wish Ipsy had more. Koa Life Copper Peptide Toner. And toners, I feel like anymore, are pretty much spray serums for the most part. This is $36, glass jar. And copper peptides are supposed to be really good for your skin. And this was one that grew on me, but because it's $36 plus shipping, because you can't pick it up at the store or buy it from someplace that doesn't have free shipping, I'm not going to repurchase, I don't think. Let's see, best of the best. This is a new favorite, the Inky List Collagen Peptide Serum. I really like this a lot. The ingredients, I like. $17, really like this a lot. And, this was a star for my daughter, and I have one more tub. I got extra on Ipsy. And I think this is another one where you have to order only through their website. But this is Rose and Quartz Muse Hair Mask. So my daughter her hair gets tangled so easy. And I believe this size container is $36, but it may be a necessity. So my daughter, I don't know what she does at night. Rats come sleep in her hair, but she gets tangled. This takes it, I don't know, I'm opening it. Oh, there's some left. We call it snot. I'm like, oh, Cora, I have to put the snot in your hair. I don't know whether you can see it. It's very, like, a mucusy. But if you have, like, snarly knots, this literally gets rid of them like that. And it's pretty much the only thing that does. And so this is becoming a staple for my daughter. All right. The rest are just good products that I really like. And so they're in the good category. I love this 1802 Beekman Milkshake. This is called a toner. In my mind, it's a spray serum. It's very moisturizing. It has really good ingredients. You get this on sale all the time. They have sales. Ulta has sales. This lasts a long time. I would say this lasts 3 to 4 months. And I feel like you can always get this on sale if you just wait. So I bought one for Black Friday, I think. Beekman 1802 had like a 40% off sale. So I bought it. I love this stuff. I can't imagine not having that. I've already repurchased this Neutrogena retinol. This is my favorite retinol. My skin gets really red really easy. I wake up in the next morning with less redness because of this. Just got this $5 off using the Target Circle. I recommend that. I just saved $20 with my grocery bill today. Target Circle, not sponsored, but just found it in the last 6 months or in the last couple months. Really love it. And I love this stuff. It's thick, it's moisturizing, and again, my skin looks better the next day. Instant results. I don't normally rave about Amina, but I got this in a box, and maybe the others that I've gotten wasn't fresh, but this was their Rose Quartz Sugar Scrub. It was been one of my favorite sugar scrubs of all time. Now, their products are $20 to $25, and I would not spend that on a sugar scrub, but I very much enjoyed having it. Absolute favorite highlighter, primer, however you want to look at it. The L'Oreal True Match Lumique Lotion. Absolutely love it. I'm in the lightest shade. The light was not good enough. I needed the fair. I love this. It plays well with other makeup. You could wear it by itself. I never do. Love this stuff. Trader Joe's hair mask, $3.99. It is an actual mask. You have to use it prior to shampooing. But I really like it. This is another one of my daughter's, probably Holy Grail. At the moment, I'm not going to repurchase, which I do every time, because it's like I think it's like $20, but I really like it. This is a Sexy Hair Tri-Wheat. Tri-Wheat? Yeah, Tri-Wheat leave-in. And we use this every morning on my daughter's hair. I really like this. I've been battling between this or Charlotte Tilbury. And I just splurged at Black Friday and got Charlotte Tilbury. I'm kind of thinking I regret this. This has better ingredients than the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Ole Ericsson's, I don't know, Strength Trainer Peptide Boost. This is loaded with good ingredients. It's $52. I bought this on sale. You can often find sales. Anymore, Ulta and Sephora are constantly having sales. Really good ingredients. You get 1.7 ounces, so you get more product for less money and better ingredients than Charlotte Tilbury. I was convinced my skin looked better on the Charlotte Tilbury, but now that I have the Charlotte Tilbury again, I'm thinking this is just fine. Absolutely love this. You guys have heard me say that before. The Dr. Jart Ceramidin is my holy grail night cream. I really like this for dry shampoo, although I am all ears for dry shampoo. I don't know. I feel like I haven't loved it as much lately, but this zhuzhes your hair and takes the oil out. So I really like the Andrew Fitzsimmons dry shampoo. Ulta is, I think, the only place you can get it. And it's not that much more than whatever the kind of big one is. Batiste. Batiste looks bigger, but it's actually not that much bigger. And Batiste has no zhuzhing whatsoever. And so I like that my hair looks better with this. I had tried this. I do like it, but I'm not going to repurchase. This is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella. You really have to be careful with Korean skincare. Buy it from a reliable source, which is not Amazon or Walmart. I ended up having fake ones from Walmart. I do like it. It has skincare ingredients, etc. It's just, I guess, too pricey for what I use it for, my arms and such. So I'm not going to repurchase, although this is my, if you count the fake ones, my fourth tube, or third tube, something like that. I love this. This is my new Holy Grail face moisturizer, or sunscreen. Again, must buy from a reliable Korean skincare place, not Amazon. But this is Can Make. It really just, it has good skincare ingredients, 50 SPF, and it kind of leaves your skin bright and, I won't say shiny, but like glowy. And then I tried this one from Inky List. This is the Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturizer. For the price, I like it. It's not a holy grail, but I like to have like a secondary lineup of product to use, like just to change things up. And for the price, this is really nice. My skin does like it. I will say the ingredient list is not like, where did it go? This has just a ton of good ingredients and your skin looks really nice. My skin still looks really nice, but there's not as many good ingredients. But this is like $17 or $20, $52. Let me see where the ingredients are. So glycerin, shea butter, both really good. Triglycerides, really good. Ceramide, high up. Only one ceramide though. And citric acid, and that's it. Not a bad ingredient, but I kind of like all the extras that some of the more expensive ones give. Anyway, I would really love to know, how did you like this change up of my empties? Please let me know. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around, and have a great day.